I've, I've been working on it, but Hey, Azu, I'm gonna raise you a chair. Hold on.
Glorious.
It's Brexit day, innit? So we all gotta sit on these what do you call these
Yes,
chairs?
one more hour
Indeed.
until Brexit.
Good day, Azrael and
Good day,
Manny.
sir.
Hello, Sharp.
A pleasure to see you again.
Oh shit. it's
Likewise.
Control shift. Says you can do it.
Where's Callie Mint today?
Well,
Should
I
I
think she's
duplicate it for you,
AFK for a moment.
No,
We
it's
should be back
it's
soon.
saying I can't. You know why? Yeah, because I don't have enough prims. It's embarrassing. I know.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
You can
Hold on one
put some
second.
of my stuff. In fact,
I'll
get
return
the-
a statue.
No. You know what I'm
get
gonna
rid
do.
of
You know what I'm doing. Yeah,
Vivacious's, Octave, man.
I'm taking a couple chairs from down here. Look, in the audience because we
Let me
don't have
get-
any
Oh, yeah.
audience. I took a couple chairs from the audience and watch. Just sit in that chair.
Hey.
Azrael, have a seat.
There you go, Azrael. I made you a spot.
Thanks, mate.
There you go. Look.
I like the Union Jack chairs. I think.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
I think these are really good.
It's very fitting.
See?
It's very fitting for
Yeah.
today. You see
Let's
this
think
table
about
I
that
got
for a
here?
second.
You see this table I got?
Yeah.
You know how much it was? It was 50 lindens in a gotcha.
Oh, I didn't realise that. That's mint.
Yeah,
I love it.
It was only 50 lindens in a gotcha, and they had I was going for the telephone box, yeah. And they had the telephone box. They had this table. They had the fish and chips, and they had some other stuff. And
That's great.
yeah, the only thing I didn't get that I wanted, yeah, was the telephone box. Yeah, so Manny, what happened last night? Jesus Christ.
You got like overly drunk, and I can't remember after that. I know I had a beer, but I wasn't like drunk. I was,
I was smashed, man. I drank a whole bottle of vodka.
Mate, did you even go to work this morning?
No. I phoned in sick
Oh, I
here
did think
because I had to go to dentist anyway, innit?
Yeah.
So I kind of got lucky, and I think the whole reason why I was drinking as well yesterday was just the thought of going to the dentist. I was just like, oh shit, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah, I hate dentists. I
Yeah.
can't stand them.
The worst thing
I
is
don't like
I
anybody going in my mouth and trying to.
No wonder they're all
like,
killing themselves.
I YouTubed.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I YouTubed assist or something on YouTube removal or some shit like that. And when I saw what they done, yeah, I was like, oh my fucking god, like no way.
Did they do that to you today? Yeah.
No, what they checked it, yeah, and the lady popped the spot, yeah. It was like a spot kind of thing. Like she popped it, yeah. She dug something into it, like them things they used to check your teeth and that. She dug that into it, and then it went down, and then she gave me antibiotics. But I'm not gonna take the antibiotics until Sunday, because I'll be drinking in it right now. So I'm gonna start that on Sunday, man, and then at least go.
Hey, mate,
the
beer will clean
antibiotics-
it out anyway.
Yeah, the
Alcohol will clean that wound down.
Yeah, bro. You know what I've been doing as well? Rinsing my mouth out of like salty water. A lot. I've been doing
Has
that.
that been working for you?
Yeah. It stops it from hurting. It does, because it kills off the bacteria, innit? Oh,
Yes, actually, it was a good thing that we downloaded those mods, as we'd have been late.
Ah, yes. Yes, you would have.
We were playing.
Should I put out the whiskey, Alex?
Yeah, I'm me, yeah, I just got like a glass of wine. We was just talking about, we started off the show like talking about drunken gaming and that, and how Sharp feels about it. But yesterday I got wrecked, and today I don't want to get wrecked too early because we got a party to go to afterwards.
No, I just mean this, the tray.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And we got more prims. Jesus Christ, where did them prims come from?
This is one prim.
Oh, okay, that's probably right. How many prims are these chairs we're sitting on? God damn it. I hate this whole like prim thing. Like, I feel like a
Actually, you were that drunk last night.
See, you was drunk. You said you just had one beer. I know you was pissed, mate.
You was drunk. You was drunk.
Okay.
And you told me how you felt about me. It was quite romantic.
Oh no, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I remember saying some shit like, "Oh, I love Henny," yeah. And I was like, "Oh, I love Manny, but I love Henny, but I love Manny," or some shit. And then Caddy was like, "But Addict, shut the fuck up," or some shit. That's what I remember. Like,
It was fucking brilliant. It's like, yeah, I like Henny, but I like Manic more. And it's like, why? And you went, well, I can meet Manny in real life and nothing will happen. It will just go for a drink. It'll be brilliant. But if I met Henny, something surprising will happen. Bring some tranny or something. And I
Is that
can't
what I
deal with that.
said? Is that what I said?
Yeah. You're right. I can't deal with that, Eddie. I don't want you to bring trannies in that.
Oh God, you're lying. You're
Oh,
lying,
it's-
Manny. You're fucking lying.
No, honestly, that's true. That is true. That's what you said. I was pissing. I had my mic off. I was pissing myself. I thought it was great.
All I remember, I remember saying, I love you, I love Henny. I can't remember
yeah.
what I was saying, yeah, but all I remember is Caddy like, shut up, or screaming at me for some reason. And then
Yeah.
today I logged on.
Then you had an argument with Gigi. But
Yeah,
I
that
was
was,
like, I can't
that,
even
what happened? I don't know, that Henny told me I
I
had an
don't
argument
know.
with Gigi. What was that about? Like,
Fuck knows. I don't know.
holy shit. You know,
I went
I don't think,
AFK for a little bit. Come back and all I could hear was like you arguing with Gigi. About
yeah,
something.
I don't think we was having a proper argument. I think we was just like arguing with each other. You know, when me and Gigi are drunk, we'd be like shouting at each
I
other.
know she was
like that.
getting mad at us because she wanted to play Scum. And
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
like
I wasn't-
fucking
I
4
wasn't-
o'clock in the morning.
I wasn't feeling that, but today, yeah, I did log on. Like when I logged on, I had a quick game with Scum. I had it like I was only on there for like half an hour or something, but you know, like I don't know. You know, the songs I'm
Yeah.
just not in the mood for that. The reason why I play Second Life sometimes is because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy gamer. I just want to drink. I don't want to run away from zombies and shit. You know.
I know what you mean. Of course, there's other ways. You know, you could always. What I like to do is I like to have a bit of whiskey. You know, get on, play some Napoleon Total War, and just slaughter the fuck out of some Frenchmen. You know, be a bit lofty. That's really the proper state to be in as a leader.
Have you got
I
Total
honestly feel
War?
that way.
Have you got Total War Rome? Like the.
I do.
Oh, I got that one as well. I always download the money thing though. So I like, you know, the money mod. So I got like unlimited money.
Oh god. What I'm doing lately though is I've been getting like fucking toasted and playing War of Rights and being an NCO, just fucking like yelling at people to fall in line and shit, calling volleys. And it's amazing because the amount of Americans who just happen to fall in line to a voice like ours, it's hilarious. Fucking hilarious. And you know what? At the same time though, I do know what I'm talking about in those tactics. So I guess it's not unwise. It's awesome.
If I was to play a
Great
game
game.
like that, when I tell people to fall in line, all I'd get is like, hey, let's get him, let's get him, lads.
They're like, all right, lads, form line. It's in formation. You know, stuff like that.
I was fucking laughing last night as well, Alex, because you went, Manny, what the fuck are you wearing? I went, like a tracksuit, mate. He went, are you good horse riding with those socks or what? I was so witty that. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't have nothing to say to you. I thought, bastard, you twat. Alright, Callie, fucking hell, make yourself fucking
Hello, hello.
Caddy,
How
I
have
heard
you been today? Spit roasted
Shut
by
up, you.
vampires?
Get up.
I heard you got Rex now.
I'm okay, I hope you can sit on my knee.
Shut up, you.
Oh no, no,
Sit
What's
on
up,
my knee.
Callie?
we're gonna have to make some space now for Caddy. Let me
I know.
let me make another chair.
She needs a full-on
Yeah,
fucking
someone
settee
needs to get
for
the
her
fuck
fat
up.
ass.
Hold on, I'm gonna sit you next to Manny because I'm
Wow.
not used to you.
You weren't saying that last night, were you?
Who, me?
Who?
You weren't saying that last night.
Who?
Fucking Manny. I love
That
you,
was- what was
Kelly.
it?
That,
I
was,
love
my.
you.
I
was,
never
that
said
was
that.
used to that was
You
used to in
used
my
to.
cage last night because somebody's like ruffled it up a little bit.
Is there some yogurt all up floor?
Yeah,
Okay.
there is. It's bloody disgusting. And you left your yogurt tube there. You just left it like.
I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean to. I was
you-
trying to lick the lid of life, you know. It was like Muller Light. Callie knocked it
Ugh.
out, dirty bitch.
There you go, Caddy.
Hey,
Nice.
Brad.
They better sharp.
She
Where you
brought a
go?
load of vampires round. She was like, ah, it's okay, man. You can join in and spit roast me. I'm like, nah, I'll just eat my yogurt in the corner.
Just eat my yogurt. Oh god. Oh, brilliant, mate.
You're
So,
such a piranha.
so Caddy, me and Sharp was talking about drunken gaming. Like, how does everybody feel about that shit?
Mhm.
Like, how do you feel about that shit, Caddy? Like drunken gaming,
About drunken gaming.
being pissed out of your face while playing.
I
Second
feel indifferent. I feel indifferent to it. That's how I
Are
feel.
you having a drink tonight?
Life. Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a gin and tonic, but I don't
Oh,
know.
well, she'll only have one then.
Yeah. No, she got a bottle. And she's gonna have like one bottle.
She'll only have one, and she'll be turning into Mrs. Hulk as per usual, wanting to knock everybody out.
Oh,
Well, Manny, you and I are like 3 in now, aren't we?
You had 3 drinks already. Fuck off. Have you been
Yeah.
Oh,
serious?
this is
honestly,
beer,
yeah,
man.
we were uniting China under one banner earlier.
Yeah.
We had a few
Yeah.
drinks. We had a few drinks while we were doing
Unfortunately, they don't have a British faction in that game, so we weren't
No,
able to do that.
What, did you have your own faction each, or did you? Because I've never played.
Yeah, we
the
both
Total-
had. Yeah, we had
and
our own
and you
faction.
just worked.
We just
together.
played as the bandit faction, and just fucking
And we aligned,
pillaging
yeah.
people. Yeah, aligned.
We're just gradually liberating China for a greater
Yeah.
democratic world.
Yeah, I've never
Stealing
played.
all the tea bags.
I've never played like multiplayer and Total War.
It's good. It is good. I think it's meant to be played like that. I don't think it's meant to be played really on your own. It's a lot better having somebody like share his tactics and stuff while you're playing games.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, it was great. So, like in our first battle, right? Manny's had a good portion of cavalry, and he distributed those to me to command, and he led the main force. And so, it was just brilliant. You like marched in, you held down the enemy, and you're like, okay, now attack the flanks, and then I went around and just smashed them. Brilliant.
It sounds
Hammer and anvil.
It sounds like you
Smash
guys
their
been planning
back
for the
doors.
future. Starts off with Brexit, and then now we're gonna take Hong Kong back.
That's what I said. I was saying that earlier with Manny. I'm like, this is just the first step
Now tell me this,
to the
guys.
reclamation of the empire.
Now tell me this. If then maybe it may be a bit insensitive or whatever, yeah, because the people have died and shit like that, yeah. But you know that whole
Right.
flu thing, the corona flu.
Oh, God.
I think, yeah, I think that's just a setup here too, because you know China was going through all of that rebellion business. It was going on forever. All of a sudden now that the corona flu's out and nobody's talking about that no more. Is that just a conspiracy?
Mhm.
Do you
Hong
think
Kong.
you think they made it themselves?
Yeah. Basically, I wouldn't be surprised.
Why?
Like to get the look at
For
Hong
what
Kong and all that.
purpose?
Look at all that business that they was going through in Hong Kong. Like the people, because Hong Kong was under British rule in it. Yeah, the Chinese people that live in Hong Kong loved the way that it is. It's still China. It's still Chinese. It's everything, but they just love the freedoms that they have in Hong Kong in it, and China want to take it back. And like you saw on the news, that think about it, before the corona virus outbreak, every single day on the news that they was having riots out there. Like every single day for months.
I think it would be more likely that the Americans did it because China becoming such a big player in the international market.
Nah, that makes
If they were to do that, I think
that
the
makes no
Americans would
sense.
sink the navy before doing that.
Yeah, that makes no sense because it's
They'd
have like an
come back
industrial
now. It's already in
disaster.
England. It's already in America.
What I
It's,
actually think is it's all a ploy for Bill Gates to say his vaccination. He's already got a vaccination for it, so
Bill Gates.
yeah.
I didn't realise he was in
That's
the
his business.
vaccination game.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what he does now.
can we not talk about Bill Gates in a negative frame, please?
Why?
Good old Bill Gates, the
Yeah,
Microsoft foundee.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a
The
proper
guy.
man.
He is.
The
He's a
guy-
legend.
Yeah,
that
he
he should
doesn't
run
do
for
that
presidency.
anymore.
But
He does
if he was
vaccinations.
president of the United States of America, yeah, I would move to America. I would.
Oh, Alex, we might have to make this happen.
Vote Bill Gates. Let's all take.
He's
his
just a
vaccination
write-in
shots.
candidate.
Let's
Yeah.
all take his
Everyone
vaccination
just write
shots.
Bill Gates.
You know, I will line up for his vaccinations. I'll be the first in line.
That's exactly what he's hoping for, and it'll be the start of the zombie apocalypse.
Yes, and I'll be the first among many zombies to take down dozens. No, hopefully not. Goodness. I would make a great zombie, and that would be terrible. Goodness. Guys, who doesn't have a plan on how to deal with the zombie apocalypse? Like for me, I live on the 3rd floor of like an apartment. So like destroy the staircases leading down. I've got a rope ladder already.
What happens when you get
I
hungry?
feel like Callie had turned into Michonne from Walking Dead and stuff.
Oh god.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Oh,
as
I'd
well.
so
I
be
feel
that.
like Caddy would be the first one outside chopping off heads and tying them around her neck.
I would. I would. Any excuse, mate. I'm waiting for it. I'd be excited for that shit.
Yo, I actually just bought a really nice samurai sword that I'm preparing for that exact occasion.
Oh my god.
I've just got bayonets for
You
that.
have
Yeah.
a samurai sword.
Everybody should have a samurai sword. Could you imagine? You know what's funny? If this fucking world goes to hell, all the nerds are gonna have a fucking samurai sword, and we're gonna... It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
People are just gonna be
No.
out there with swords.
yeah, it's true. It's
Got my M14 in the bayonet fixed for it. That's all I need.
I also have a serrated 19-inch fucking machete.
I feel
Nice.
I feel like if zombies was to take over the world, I feel like that we could talk to them and we wouldn't necessarily have to use violence.
Oh, Alex, you're gonna be one of those guys.
No,
Alex, zombies don't have rights.
they better speak fucking.
Alex's
speak with my
community will
sword.
be a no-gun community.
Alex, they're not people anymore, mate.
No,
Stop that.
no guns allowed, and
We shall feed the zombies.
the zombies are
shall feed
victims.
them.
The zombies are victims, not
Are they?
yes, they are. And they need
Please
help.
tell me more.
They need help. Okay.
How do we help? I have a perfect cure for the zombie apocalypse. It costs about 39 cents. Alright? It's a 7.62 round.
Oh, okay.
Right to the skull.
Cool. Yeah, that's something typical of American ideology.
Oh, is it? No, I
I'm
suppose.
joking.
It does solve a lot of problems. Oh, Alex. I do adore you, sir.
I'll be back.
So I, turns out, have a
Arnold
wedding
Schwarzenegger over here.
recital thing to attend. It's like they got married years ago, but like they're having a new vow ceremony, whatever the fuck that is.
Who's this? Who are we talking-
It's my old friend Destiny Gang from like,
What?
God, I met them in like
Or
2013. No, Second Life. So I'm like very thankful that I got on. But yeah, I'll be back shortly, hopefully.
Second?
Well, I
Okay.
will for sure. Like I won't be there too long.
Okay. Well, come back anytime you're ready.
Will do. I apologise. I entirely forgot it was today, but I will return.
Yeah, bring some whiskey when you come back.
Ah, yes, we'll do so.
Hey, how about this? DeLorean is coming out with a new car. You guys heard about this?
No, what car is that? What company
Yeah,
is that?
that-
Are you talking about the ones that made the car in Back to the Future?
That's the one, yeah. They're planning to remake. They're making a new one.
Oh, blah, blah,
What
blah.
do you guys think?
what
Is that gonna
purpose?
sell? I don't know. To file your
No.
nails with? I don't know what the hell you think. To drive around.
Shut up.
I wonder
At
who's
your
gonna play
face.
Doc. I wonder who's gonna play Doc.
Duck Duck Goose?
That dark goose.
Yo, if you guys had to recast that movie, who would you get to play everybody?
I wouldn't recast that
Oh.
movie, to be honest. I think he was good
classic.
for his time in this day and age.
Okay,
it
what
was-
if it was like, okay, what if it was all black actors if you had to change it?
I
I'd get like JB Smooth to be fucking Doc. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Have you seen the
That
black
was-
version?
Kevin
of Wizard
Hart
of
could
Oz?
be like-
Have you seen the black version of Wizard of Oz?
No?
It's old, It's an old movie. It's a big movie as well.
Diana Ross.
Yeah.
How about that
yeah,
guy?
It's a big movie.
That guy from the guy from Friday, you know, who knocks Lily out. That guy could be That guy could be what's his face.
What's your top 3 favourite movies, Sharp?
I like Fifth Element. That's up there, which just happens to have
Oh.
that guy in it. He plays the president. How about that?
Yeah, it
I
does,
really
yeah.
like. Last Samurai is a great movie. Gladiator.
Oh yeah. I don't like Tom Cruise, but it's alright.
Well, you gotta love that movie.
30 more fucking minutes and we're out of that EU bullshit.
13th Warrior is a good movie.
It would be so
Really?
funny,
Don't
yeah.
be such a
It would be so
racist.
funny if, like, in an hour, that somebody knocked on it, was going around knocking.
Get
on
it
people's door,
fucking
yeah.
out,
Have you got your
Cabby,
passport
we're
out? We
getting
need to
it.
see if you're a British citizen or you're going home. I'll be
You're
like,
getting
fucking
fucking
hell.
Oh, so that's ending tonight? Like that's finalized tonight?
I'm not a racist. It doesn't make me a
Yeah.
racist if I want to be out.
Half an
No,
hour.
but you know the thing is, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just the
it does.
branding of what in people used to say.
Yeah, yeah.
You vote out, you're a racist.
On what basis do you want to be out? Why?
I just want to be out. I don't want to give EU any more money. I don't want them to take any more money out of the
Yeah.
NHS.
Give,
Yeah.
they
I don't
give
want them
us
to-
money as well.
You know,
What are
you know,
Do
the,
they
you know
not?
the one of the
They take
reasons.
more than they give, Callie.
You know
They've
the one of
always
the
took
reasons
off.
why I want to leave, yeah.
The reason why they're weaker is because We're one of the richest countries in the world, other than like America, who's in 300 million trillion debt.
You know where I want to leave, yeah, and where it's not that I want to leave, but I don't mind leaving, yeah, is because
We
in
pay for
some countries
Eurovision.
that-
We pay for fucking all sorts of bullshit.
Hey,
We've aided
hey,
so many
you
countries
leave
out of
Eurovision
bullshit.
alone, mate.
you know
You
that
leave
fucking-
Eurovision
that is
out
that
of
is the
it.
thing, yeah. If we don't look after our country, yeah, and be independent, yeah, then we're gonna have people like from America, for example, yeah, that own like big companies coming into England and just dominating the market, and we're gonna have nothing.
And people are just scared of that vote. It weren't to do with racism or anything. They just branded that because there were so many things going on at the time which involved like Asian grooming gangs and shit like that. And I think the media played on that fact. And what they did is they made that the top, like,
I think that's
fucking-
what the Brexiteers did as well, like both camps. Like that.
well, yeah, of
became
course they
the-
did.
You know what as well, yeah. You know what I learned
Um,
today, yeah.
They made it
If-
like the topic of
If you
Brexit.
listen
I
to
mean, to be
Nigel
honest, I don't
Farage's
care
speech,
whether
yeah.
we're in or out.
If you listen to
Yeah, I just-
if you listen to Nigel Farage's speech, yeah, one of the reasons why he wanted to leave the EU, yeah, was because the EU is basically dominated by the Germans. If you listen to his speech, he said it like
There you
It-
go. There's the
yeah,
answer.
yeah. It's not the full, it's not the whole reason. So it's not entirely based upon race, but it's a lot.
Listen, Nick Farage is a massive racist.
Yeah, he is.
so,
He is.
like,
He is 100%. But that him being racist wasn't the whole reason. Do you get what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
wasn't the whole.
no, I
But the
don't
thing
think
is,
it's the
you
whole-
can't sway the fact that, like, the margins between in and out was nearly 1 million more people than in. So you can't sway that. You can't say that 1 million people are all racist because it was the
Yeah, I
margins
can.
so long.
Yeah, I
What,
can.
you saying that 1 million people's racist?
Yeah. There's probably
What,
more
in-
than
in Britain?
there's
More
probably
than
more than
that?
1 million
Are you
people that are
crazy?
racist, but
Yeah, but it was 1 million people gap, is what I'm saying. Between the
Yeah.
in votes
Yeah.
and the out votes, there was like more
Yeah.
than 1 million.
Okay,
So you're
if
saying
you
that
really break
more
that
than 1
down-
million people
Me-
had
No,
the
but you can break
reasons
it
to leave
down.
because they're racist.
You can break it down by location. So the majority of the Scots voted to remain.
They voted
The
in.
majority.
That's why they're moaning
Yeah.
at the moment.
The majority of London, if not all of London, voted to remain, right? A lot of you know what? Actually, I don't care whether written it out. The point is, the people
Caddy,
who
I
will
don't think that's
be
actually true
affected by
because
it-
I don't think that's actually true because if the majority of
Why is that not
Londoners yeah,
true?
voted to remain, yeah, then Labour would have been
Yeah.
in charge right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I
That's
don't
a
know.
known
I don't know if you
fact.
saw. I don't know if you saw the latest votes and that.
No.
The way the math was out, yeah. A lot of people
No, you
actually
can't
want
just,
to leave. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't win London. The majority of London voted Labour and Lib Dem, but you can't just win London and win. That there's more people outside.
No, but
of
what I'm saying, if
London
you look
than
at the
there
map
are
here,
in.
it's like there's maps that you can Google map of like the areas that voted to like the majority of the areas that voted to leave and the majority that voted stay in there, and you would clearly see like
Yeah.
that London, half of
London
half of England voted to leave.
voted.
You know,
Yeah, but
Mate, I
London-
think
so
we,
if
I think we should
London
have a
and
countdown
Scotland-
like New Year of Brexit.
You're an idiot.
I don't know. You know, me
Let's
yeah,
have a
personally, yeah,
countdown.
the me
How
Brexit
you're
personally.
Day.
getting to the first that they stop.
Brexit Day is here.
Yo, check it out,
Carly.
yeah. Check out that me
Woo!
personally, yeah. I never voted, yeah. Just simply because I feel like it's kind of like a no-win situation. Do you get me? We're still
I'll tell
we're
you,
still
I've voted.
fucked, you know.
You
It's
can
like
guess.
you know, like they give with one hand and take with the other. It's just like you know. And to be honest,
I think we need a really good song on, like "Bye Bye Baby."
it's like it's even
I
like
don't
now, yeah.
understand why
It's
you're
even
so
like
happy.
you know,
Yeah.
you see like now, yeah. All they're talking
Racist,
about,
just
all
so
they
I'm
keep
not
saying is,
racist.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be a racist if I want to leave the EU. There's many
That now, yeah,
reasons.
all they're talking about
Racist.
now, yeah, is
I
leaving.
have many other reasons other than racism.
All
to
they're
leave
talking
the
about now, yeah, on the news is stopping freedom of movement. Do you get me? And that's what that's one thing I didn't want to
Uh-huh.
happen. Like freedom of
EU.
movement.
What
Yeah,
Britain needed.
you know,
Independence.
I need to be able to
back.
go on holiday like and shit like that without it being a problem.
Independence, and you can't go nowhere. And when those flights and you have to pay for visas to get everywhere, and you can't afford to go nowhere because you're all broke ass, then yeah, then start crying back
Alright,
to
fucking
Europe.
hell.
It's just.
But this is the
better
thing,
off than
Caddy.
you think.
That is the thing, yeah, Caddy. Yeah, that we
I'll be
voted,
better
like that we
off.
lost the vote. Like whoever is voted to remain, yeah, that lost the vote, innit? So, like in one way, democracy works in England. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I
So,
agree with that.
so the next
I agree
time
with that.
around,
But what I
the,
don't agree with
uh-huh.
is
the,
people
the,
thinking.
what I don't agree with is that we didn't have a vote to join in the first place. Do you know what I'm saying? That we never
Well,
joined
that
the
was
EU.
before our time.
And
So
no,
it
no,
doesn't
even no,
matter.
the nobody. It was not addressed to the British people or the English people, yeah, to vote to be part of the EU. It was just something, yeah, the intercontinental fucking business trading union or some shit like that, yeah, that developed into what it is today. That nobody voted to be part of that. We just got dragged into it. You know, it just escalated into this.
Bye bye, baby, baby,
Now we're
goodbye.
out.
And it's kind of
Goodbye NHS.
it was kind of
Goodbye Universal Credit.
it was kind of
Bring in health
kind
insurance.
it was kind of meant it was kind of meant to happen because I don't know if you know this, yeah, but we've had votes like not hundreds of times, but loads of times, yeah, to change the pound to the EU or to change the pound to the euro or whatever and all that shit, yeah. And
Yeah, we'd
everybody
never
voted
do
no.
that.
Everybody voted no. We don't want to eat. We don't want euros and shit like that. So as soon as it was put to the people to leave the EU, it was kind of clear that the majority of people, were gonna be like, no, we don't want to be part of the EU. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not even Europeans,
Yeah.
realistically. We're on our own island, isn't it? If
To be
Scotland,
honest,
if
I
Scotland
don't
wants
mind it with less,
independence,
but as long as they don't
You know
try
what
and
they
sell
say?
the NHS, that's
no,
the bit
no,
that
but
I
this is the
care
thing.
about.
They can't. The NHS, yeah. Who's gonna sell the NHS? Who's gonna sell it?
The government can sell the
Man,
NHS. What
They
do
can't.
This is
But
like
no, but that's what I'm
serious.
saying.
It's already
If the
been
NHS
sold
share,
off.
if the NHS share survive the EU, yeah, I guarantee you the NHS will be here for a long time.
Well,
If anybody was
do you
gonna
know
get
what they
rid of
say?
if anybody who was gonna get
This
rid
is
of
what
the
they say.
NHS is the fucking EU, mate. They're not.
This is what they
they're
say.
not our
Listen,
own
No.
people.
if you love something, you let it go. So EU, we love you, but
Right.
fuck off.
That's what you say.
Goodbye. We love you, EU,
That's
but you're
a
not
dirty
robbing
dog.
No,
us
I
anymore.
used to love EU, yeah, but then when we voted to leave, yeah, and everybody was so aggressive, it was so angry, you know, like the people was mad about us leaving, like that we will never survive, we will never be able to do on our own, like you're never gonna leave, and like it became like a I don't know, it was very aggressive and like fucking, it was crazy, like I don't know if you still can remember that shit, but it was like just let us leave, innit? If you wanna leave, leave, like fuck it, what's it got to do, motherfuckers? Yo, who's this motherfucker with the knife? Shit. Coming in here, like, he's looking to shank up people in here, like, wait, Cockman, mate.
Like an email.
Wait, I put that knife
You
away.
getting shanked there?
Mate, shove your referendum up your fucking Scottish arse, mate. You know it's put away.
Oh my god.
You know the thing is though, yeah, Scotland is part of England, isn't it? Like, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
No, because
Not
it's
really.
Scotland.
Yeah, okay, no, but it
What do you
should be,
mean?
it should be, it's part of the
part
United
of the UK,
Kingdom.
mate.
No, yeah, it's part of the United Kingdom,
yeah.
yeah. And it's people like,
Great
what's her
Britain.
name? What's her name? That Sturge person, yeah. He's just trying to divide people for her.
Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah, the Nicola Sturgeon, yeah, to benefit her. Do you get what I'm saying? To benefit her. I've never had no issues with anybody jumping on a train and coming down from Scotland to England, or when I jump on a train and go up there. I've never had no issues with any shit like that. I know we don't talk about it, don't want to be part of
What are
fucking the
you
United
talking
Kingdom and shit like that. The fuck is this bitch on about? She wants to say independence, man. Like, fuck that bitch. Let's send her to like fucking France or some shit, man. They'll talk about like that shit in France. Like, ain't nobody
But
trying to hear that shit
again,
over here.
wasn't she just fighting?
Send it to
power
Africa.
and
She
it-
can be independent over there.
Yeah, they send her anywhere, mate. Just get her off my fucking island. Shit.
I think you need to go back to where you came from.
Mate, 30 more fucking minutes, and then it's bye-bye. Bye-bye, you.
You know what'd be fucked up is if Scotland leaves the fucking UK,
Yeah,
and
no,
then you get to
And
fucking.
that'd be amazing. I would love
No,
that.
but I would love that too. But then you'd have to change the Union Jack, and then now everybody have to fucking
You see-
paint their cars.
see, if Scotland, why would you love
Bicycles
Scotland
will
to
have to
leave the
change.
UK for? I mean, like, yeah, the UK.
Because it'd just be funny. It'd just be fucking funny.
Okay,
It would be
so,
good,
so,
though.
okay,
I
so,
think those English
so
fucks.
people,
Saying on
they're
it
wrecking
me,
people's
right?
lives is funny.
Saying I want to leave EU, but
What do
Kelly's
you
like, I
mean?
just want to laugh. I
So-
just want to laugh.
Yeah,
at
so
Scotland.
wrecking people's lives is funny, yeah. Oh, that's all I have a
Yeah,
laugh,
Oh,
like,
so wait, these
you know.
Scotland was.
Well, I'm a racist, but you're a Scottish
You know that, right?
racist.
So
You're a
at some
Scot
point,
racist.
they got dragged into the United Kingdom, and like,
Really?
is it any different? What are you talking about?
They
What is
joined
she-
us.
Scotland had its own king, and Queen for
Yeah, we
many,
smashed their
many
back doors in, and they were like, "Okay, we'll join Britain. We love Britain."
tickets.
But in that
We
in
were
that
like,
day and
we-
age, in that day and age, even in this day and age, yeah, it
Like,
makes more
we
sense.
got
It makes more
we
sense.
got whiskey
like,
and
you know?
haggis. Do you want some whiskey and fucking haggis meat? And we were like, "Yeah, I'll have some of that, mate. Yeah, come on then, join us." was it?
Stupid.
They were like, "We got a few salmon because
so
we nick it out of
stupid.
Norwegian waters, mate. We fucking steal it." We were like, "Yeah, we like some fresh salmon. We'll have some of that."
Oh my
That's
god,
it.
I can't even.
Hey, Cockman, take a
Let the
seat.
Scottish
Have a
go.
seat.
Let the Irish go as well. Let them all go. This is all
Don't let
separate
Irish go.
countries.
We need those
Yeah,
fucking. We need
that's it.
potatoes, mate. They make loads
They
of
want their
potatoes.
independence. Let them have it.
Oh, back to being drunk and playing second F.
Fucking bastards. Fucking bastards, those Irish cunts.
I got a headache.
You've always got a fucking head. You've got
Yeah.
a big head. You got a big fucking
That's
head.
what she said.
That's what you fucking said when I rammed it right up your
Shut up.
fucking sphincter.
Oh my god, you need to fuck off.
I always wind Callie up. She's so easy to wind up. Why are you so easy? You're like a fucking. I don't know. Like a ball. I just slap you on the arse and you start like fucking fucking.
Hold on, calm down, lads. I think Sharp's having a rank on voice here.
Oh,
I think he's smashing one out, mate.
flashing bishop
Oh
to
my
Callie's
God.
fucking red hair.
Alright, Sharp, fit that
Ugh.
video away, mate.
Have you got red hair in real life, Cal?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm a
You
killer.
look a bit like your avatar.
Yeah.
I look like my avatar. I got rainbow hair.
I don't look anything like that. So. I'm about 14 stone fucking heavier. I'm a fatty me, Callie.
You're about what?
You want a fatty laid on top of you? We're big,
I'm good, thanks.
we're a small little ginger what's it?
I think the caddy's used to having fatties laying on top of her.
Trying to say my man's fat.
No. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Caddy trying to start some shit. Oh.
Is he fat now?
Mhm. Yeah, today actually.
Is he fat now?
No.
Is he a bit
Actually,
podge?
Today. Is he a bit what?
A bit podge?
No, he's 6'5", so it's not really a possibility, to be fair.
Yeah, I know people that are 6 foot something
Yeah,
and they're
that's
like
all
big
you-
bones.
Yeah. Has he got a very small knob?
No, it's perfectly sized.
Is it?
Yeah, that means it's small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means it's fucking
Yeah,
todger.
it's small.
It means it's.
Right, you two would know.
I'm just saying, if a girl's
Mate,
face is
I've-
perfectly sized, it means it's small, innit?
I've got a.
That bitches
I've got
tell
a
me.
what's it
No, it
thing?
doesn't.
Ask any chick,
Means
yeah,
it's
like,
a
ask any of my girls
perfect
or anything, they'd be
size for
like, his cock's fucking massive.
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
take it all. Can't take
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
The you went. It's
You're
just
lying.
just perfect size.
Yeah, he must be like listening or something.
Yeah, it's perfect size. Usually, or if you guys just cock me, they're usually like, yeah, it's fucking massive, mate. Rips my fucking cervix in two. Fucking.
Oh, you're so vulgar.
Vulgar.
What's your mouth, that boy?
Yo,
You fucking love it. I don't like test, but
yo, what's with the fucking? Why are you guys sending your fucking princesses and shit over here?
They're sending you what?
Yo, why do we got that redhead ginger?
he's
Harry.
not Prince anymore.
Yo, you know what's funny is
It's always
that
gonna
fucking
be a queen.
queen's
You know,
face is on
No,
every single dollar bill here. You know
y-
that?
you know what happened there? You know, what's her name? What's that girl's name who's married to you again? What's his name?
Megan.
Okay, see
Miracle.
Megan, yeah, that she's
Miracle.
very clever. That what she wanted to go back to Canada, yeah, yeah, and start and be a royal.
Stay still.
Like she wanted to be royal over there, yeah, and have her own royal family over there. Because over here, her and that ginger guy, yeah, I can't remember his name now, but like, over
Gingerbread man.
here, all they're gonna
Harry.
be is princes. You know, they're gonna basically just gonna be just like random people, innit? Yeah, but over there, they could be royalty. You know, like the number one, the top notches and shit. But obviously, the
Yeah, but
royal
fuck,
family,
don't want them,
like the
though.
queen couldn't allow them to do that because that's how you separate. That's how like that war started. Like, you know, back in the days, war
Oh,
started because of that shit.
You know what? They pissed us off, man. They apparently the fucking prime minister offered to pay their like something like over like it was a huge fucking bill for their security.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You know, no, because like, the think about it, if you had your own royal family over there, it would be good for the economy in Canada. Your own,
Yeah.
your
Ooh,
own
fuck that. We
royal,
don't need.
like they're not British, like your own royal family, and it would have started from them. Do you know what I'm saying? Eventually, a few generations down the line, it'd be like
We
the
have royalty.
Canadian.
We got fucking Wayne
a
Gretzky.
few generations down the line, yeah, it would be a Canadian royal family. It wouldn't be like British. It would be like related, like
Long.
you know. I don't know if you can understand that or not, but
I get it.
There's a lot coming out, like yesterday. Just a lot coming out.
Wait, what do you guys think about this fucking fight coming up? Fucking John Jones and the other guy, Reyes,
Is that UFC or boxing?
UFC.
I know where Dante
Oh,
Wilder's
yeah.
fighting Tyson Fury again.
That's right. That should be great. That should be pretty good. I think Tyson
Who
Fury
won the
will-
last one?
Draw. It was a draw.
Oh, that one.
I d-
The other guy.
Yeah, Dante Wilder. Well, I personally, I think Dante Wilder won that last one, but and that's not being anti-British or anything. That's just Tyson Fury didn't.
I think it is, mate. You need to watch yourself, mate.
Pretty good, I think.
You can fuck off out to Europe and all.
Mate, you fucking do my head in sometimes. I fucking slap you right across your fucking chops, mate.
Yo, but you know what? This next the UFC, there's an Armenian girl fighting on the co-main card.
You know, Callie. I'd smash her.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm excited about that.
I know, you tell me that every time I see
She's
you.
beautiful.
I know. There's only
If
a
she
few
wins,
things-
that's it. She's gonna be
Back to smash and
superstar.
grab.
I only want to do it because she like angry all the time. I feel like a good old big fucking penis in your ass makes you feel.
You might not get
Yeah.
back stick if you stick in her ass.
I know,
you might get
yeah.
back.
It might chew it off, wouldn't it?
She might have swallowed a new hole.
Kelly.
Mate. You might try and stick your dick in there, and then all of a sudden,
Like a
the
void.
only thing left out is your hand, like screaming for me to drag you the fuck out of that.
Alex, help me.
I'll be like, no,
Slow.
you went there, and you gotta help yourself now. I ain't helping you. Shit. I ain't going down there with you, son.
She might drag you in as well if you grab my hand to drag me out.
Knowing Aliens, the
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
you know, you have that mother alien that lays the eggs with his prolapsing bottom. It's like his,
Oh
his
my
asshole is
God.
just like dropping eggs like on a conveyor belt. Yeah, and that's kind of his ass just like swallowing money, like just swallowing human beings, just like bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I used to be into UFC. I'm not into it as much anymore. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
what
I'm
it
not
is.
into
Yeah, I used to
UFC.
be into UFC.
I did watch Conor McGregor fight that cowboy guy though. That was amazing. He went up an old weight to do that.
fight.
I was
Yeah,
never
he went
into
on
UFC.
outside
I used to
weight.
be. Is it Fendi?
I think the last one I watched was CM Punk fight.
Was it Fendi
I
that
watched
used to make the
Brock Lesnar
UFC
fight.
shirts and shit?
He's a fucking
Yeah, he-
brutal bastard, isn't
Yeah,
he? From WF into
it's a
there.
love watch. Yeah.
Fucking hell. He Baptista fought as well. He had his first fucking
Yeah.
smashed him. Fucking brilliant. I didn't think he expected to get smashed, hurt his face, like punched in the face as much, but fucking hell. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I
he
think
did
a
well.
few of them have done the crossover. It's quite, back and forth, back and forth.
Manny Pacquiao wants to fake Conor McGregor in a boxing match, doesn't he?
He
think
just
that'd be
wants
good.
that paycheck. He just wants that paycheck. Like,
Yeah,
What,
it's just
47
money.
million? That is a lot of money to be fair.
47 million for one fight. Fuck.
Yeah, for one fight. And he doesn't even need to win it. That's what Manny Pacquiao said. He doesn't even need to win that fight.
Oh, I'd fight him for that.
I think Gregor should just chill out, man, and enjoy his money, man, because he's gonna get fucked up.
Who's talking about? He's kicking ass. Yo, he's underrated, man.
Say he's
The guys-
underrated. He's been boxed up in his face so many times. Like shit. fuck? He just needs to shut the fuck up, like, telling you. Just chill out, enjoy your money, like, he's old now as well, innit? So,
Old?
yeah.
Old.
Like 36?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that old.
He looks older than that. It must be all those tumps he gets in his head.
Mm.
No, but seriously though, because you know, see when you're a boxer, yeah, like there's only so many blows you can take, you know.
Oh no, for real. And then the brain cells start fucking dropping out.
Yeah,
every
and
time
before you know it,
something
like look at there's so many
breathes on
boxers,
you.
yeah, that are just like so many fighters now that are chilled, yeah, they're cool and that, yeah, but they've all got like issues in real life, you know, like partially blind or you know, all types of shit like that. He'll be pissed that if he should start doing training. He should be a trainer or some shit because he's got enough money to do that shit. And if he wants to stay in there, like if he loses his health, he's fucked. You know,
Where's Gigi?
fuck knows. She's probably thinking about
Where are all the
the bad
girls?
attitude. She's probably thinking about the bad attitude she had last night, and it's like
It must have been a sultan, an admiral, a king.
What do you guys think about this
Oh,
fucking
crazy
helicopter crash?
people, Oh, with
Kobe
Kobe
said the
Bryant.
fucking.
Yeah, that was bad. That.
How about that Kobe fucking crash?
Yeah, that was bad. That.
I didn't even
What's
know
up
he
with that?
was until he crashed.
Not Kobe
Isn't
Bryant, the
that
best
Kobe
basketball
Bryant?
player in the fucking world.
Yeah, I don't watch basketball though. The basketball means nothing to me.
What do you know who he is?
I'm a
Like
football.
saying you don't know who is
I don't know who is.
Michael Jordan or
Oh,
Dennis
Michael
Rodman.
Jordan.
No, but
I
no,
love this
no,
Looney
but
Tunes
no,
film.
but you
I
know,
thought it
you
was
see,
really
you see
good in
this
that.
guy that
Space-
died, yeah.
Space
You
Crash
see this
or
guy that you see this guy that died, yeah. He's not famous like Michael Jordan. Shit, the Michael
No,
Jordan,
not like Michael Jordan.
the Michael Jordan is probably one of the most famous people in America. You know, that is Kobe.
Who do you think the
person,
most
like I
famous
said,
person?
That
Who do you think
like,
the most famous American is ever?
Michael Jackson.
yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Not like Neil Armstrong?
Nope, Michael
Not
Jackson.
Muhammad Ali?
Nope, Michael Jackson.
Muhammad Ali.
No.
Michael Jackson.
I'll just
more
say, you know how many
One of the
look at
most
China,
recognisable
India,
actors.
look at China, India, everywhere in Europe, the whole world. Like there's people living in poverty with nothing, and they ain't even got a television, and they're fast to do the moonwalk. You know, and spin around and grab their nuts and shit. Like the Michael Jackson is guaranteed 100% the most famous person on this planet that I can think of right now. On this
Yeah,
planet.
I can't think of anyone else really.
What about Mickey Mouse?
I think one of the most famous
Oh.
actors at the moment, I'd say Leonardo DiCaprio. He's in every fucking.
Nah.
No, what film is he
Yeah.
ain't in no recent films? What film is he in? Jesus.
You're in that Hollywood film
Most
with fucking
famous
Brad Pitt.
actor.
That was a recent one.
What about The Rock?
Yeah, Brad Pitt is probably.
What about
Oh, yeah,
Dwayne
Dwayne-
Johnson? You think
yeah.
he's
Dwayne
more
Johnson.
famous?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart right now is more famous than all those guys.
I love The Rock. He is the man of my dreams. Fucking love The Rock. I'm sexy motherfucker.
Rocky Maivia, baby.
You know what I'm
Ugh,
thinking about?
all
Like,
day, all night,
really,
man.
who is the most famous actor? Like,
You know, I've seen him. I watched him once. I didn't even really think about it. Like I've been to one of those, one of those things, and I saw him. You
Oh
know,
wow, so
that
jealous.
was like 1997.
I went to WWE live, but he wasn't there. I was very just.
Man, I saw a
What was
bunch
his
of them. I
quote
saw
when he was
Ahmed
a
Johnson, Farouk Assad,
If you
fucking
smell
Nation of Domination. I saw the Nation of Domination
chicken.
live. Can you believe that?
I can believe that. Yeah.
You remember the Nation of Domination?
They're way probably
Old.
just before my time, but yeah, I'm aware of them.
See, that's when I gave up on it.
okay, who's the most funniest actor of all time?
Walter Matthau.
Funniest? I don't even know who that is.
I don't even know who Walter F. whatever his name is now, bro.
Walter Matthau. Oh my God! Have you ever seen Grumpier Old Men? Have you seen the Odd Couple?
I think I've heard of Grumpy Old Man. I ain't seen it. I think I've heard of it
So
though.
funny. He's like an old man. Okay, you know who Jack Lemmon is, right?
So,
Name sounds familiar, but I can't picture the face.
The two of them were always in movies together. They were like these It's like older actors.
I think
They're dead now.
I think we're gonna have to step up our game here because mentioning people that nobody's never heard of before that doesn't make them the most funniest
Well, I was
people in
gonna
this planet.
say,
You know,
Yeah, I'm
like,
trying to bring you guys up to
Eddie
speed on like
Murphy,
some of the
Kevin Hart,
greats.
like they're all really funny to me.
who?
Ooh.
Who?
Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart are probably my favorite stand-up comedians.
No, the Chris
Dave
Chris
Chappelle.
Work. Chris Work.
I saw Chris
Will
Rock
Ferrell.
live like years ago, and he weren't that funny, and I was disappointed because I spent like £150 on the tickets,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was like, Chris, I
I like-
love you, but like, you haven't made me cry.
Bill Burr is probably the
Cool, eh?
funniest stand-up comic.
Who?
You know what?
Bill
Yeah.
Burr.
You know.
Oh,
You know
Bill
what? Yeah.
Burr,
I think it's hard to say. I couldn't say one of them is my most favorite because I've cried. I've literally cried like all of them, like at some stage or another.
yeah.
I think you know what I think like the most like the most like mesmerizing stand-up specials were always George Carlin, man. Like I remember watching that shit when I was a kid.
Who?
and George Carlin.
I
Who's
don't know.
that?
Sharp, you keep
You know
mentioning
George
people
Carlin?
we've never heard of
Who is
before, and we're gonna have to
comedy's
ban you
off
from this conversation.
before?
Yo, okay, you know what? You go first. You check these names out, and then you try and ban me. You'll fucking thank me. Okay. George Carlin is one of the funniest mother.
It must be a
Alex,
Canadian
Alex,
thing or
Alex.
something. Jesus.
Alex,
man,
No,
Alex.
okay.
I never heard about all that like Illuminati bullshit. I didn't hear
Gregory,
that.
Todd Gregory. That's so funny, man. Back in 1965, he did this one thing. Like,
I think I felt when you guys mentioned Al Murray for the first time.
like we're
Yeah.
talking popular culture, you know? Like,
Fuck popular
If
culture.
you're the only person who knows that person is not really popular, Sean, like
Yo, any comedian, you ask any comedian, you ask them what their top 4 comedians are, one of them will say two.
oh,
They'll all put George Carlin in their top 4.
is this
oh my
some-
god,
is this
Google that
actual
shit and
facts,
post
yeah?
it.
Big-
Is this actual
Yeah,
facts
they're gonna-
or is this somebody?
Yo, I
or
swear,
or
they're
is
gonna
this-
say they're
you
gonna
know-
say Bill Cosby.
Okay, so
You're
what?
right.
Okay, so
They're
tell
gonna
me
say
what famous comedian have you asked who is their favorite?
It was funny before he was a
Oh, I
rapist.
listen to podcasts and stuff all the time, and everybody always puts him in the top 4. It's always
Who?
Richard Pryor. It's always Richard Pryor
Oh, Richard Pryor, yeah,
we know
yeah.
Mr. Pratt
Bill
is, I can
Cosby.
beat that one.
and George Carlin. These are the 4 guys
Bill-
that always make the top.
I've never heard of George. I've heard obviously Bill Cosby,
Oh,
but like
Hey,
I
Callie, I'm gonna send you some
haven't heard
videos.
of George. Send me some
Let's-
videos, yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
like
send
to
you-
laugh.
You want?
but
I'll
you know what? I
broadcast
love
one
all
of
the
his
Def
bits right
Jam
now.
stuff
You
as
want?
well.
You always want to hear?
I've just started thinking of people who I like.
Hey,
Cedric the Entertainer.
7
makes
more
me laugh.
minutes.
hey,
Oh,
hey guys,
Oh,
that we're gonna
Bernie
listen to
Mac.
Sharp, yo, Sharp, yeah, that play that shit. You got like 2 minutes. They play like a 2-minute clip or 1-minute clip.
Little
it
fucking.
better be fucking funny, innit?
If it's
It's
not,
funny, okay.
if it's not, then we're gonna mute you for 1 minute or 2 minutes.
All right, I'll use that time to pressure cook my chicken.
You know, everything was shut. Oh, good. You better choose a funny clip.
I'm gonna choose the fucking religion one.
One of the funniest clips up until today, I still think, is Air Jamaica. You know that Air Jamaica one. Who done that? What was his name? Who done that? Do you remember
I
that?
don't know.
You remember
Doing
that
it
clip
up.
about the terrorists? Like the
Vaguely.
terrorists will never come on. Like,
Oh,
Air
yeah, yeah,
Jamaica
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
they'll bust up in a blood clot. Some shit like that.
Count it off.
Oh, dude. Up until today, that's still one of my funniest clips.
Department, a businessman can't hold a candle to a clergyman. Because I got to tell you the truth, folks. I got to tell you the truth. When it comes to bullshit, big time, major league bullshit, you have to stand in awe. In awe of the all-time champion of false promises and exaggerated claims, religion. No contest. No contest. Religion easily has the greatest bullshit story ever told. Think about it. Religion has actually convinced people that there's an invisible man living in the sky who watches everything you do every minute of every day. And the invisible man has a special list of 10 things he does not want you to do. And if you do any of these 10 things, he has a special place full of fire and smoke and burning and torture and anguish when he will send you to live and suffer and burn and choke and scream and cry forever and ever till the end of time. but he loves you. He loves you. He loves you and he needs money. He always needs money. He's all powerful, all perfect, all knowing, and all wise. Somehow, just can't handle money. Religion takes in billions of dollars. They pay no taxes, and they always need a little more. Now, you talk about a good bullshit story. Holy shit.
Alright, I think that's a.
Right. It was funny, but you know, I don't know. As to go down as one of the greatest for that, like,
Oh,
you know.
man, the guy used to put out a special every year. Every year. He's got like
Is he
12 of them.
dead?
Huh? He's dead now. Yeah, he died like 5 years ago or something.
Yo, hey Manny,
Yeah.
how long we got left now? Like we got like 6 minutes.
4 minutes.
4
And
minutes.
count.
Oh, we got 4 minutes. Holy shit.
Are
Everybody
you
get
gonna
your.
like sing a song and get really
Oh,
excited?
you know what? I need to go and get a glass,
Fucking
guys. I need to
course
go and
we
get a
are.
glass. Everybody get their
We're gonna
drinks. innit? I need to
sing
go and
beer
get-
songs and everything.
Roll out the barrels.
Didn't they in Europe? Didn't Farage sing Old Land Isle or not old?
Oh.
Guys, if we're gonna sing
What's that
anything
song?
here, I need to get the lyrics. To tell me.
Like sing Royal Britannia or some shit. Or God Save the Queen or like
They can't we sing like Movado?
Oh
they can't-
Britannia, Britannia rules away.
Can't we sing something from Movado or you know
What?
a Drake
You've
song?
got to sing the national anthem, you donut.
Yeah. I don't even know the
God
lyrics. Actually.
save our gracious King, long live our
Ah, yes, Queen.
Bicycle.
God save
Bicycle.
Queen.
Bicycle.
Stand her victorious, happy and glorious.
But you sound like Callie. You sound like that. You know that gremlin, the female gremlin. You sound like that bitch. Like,
Save the Queen.
then guys, we got 2 minutes. I need to go and grab a drink. I'll be right back.
You better hurry, you'll probably miss it. Donut.
What? But what are we going to sing?
Oh, I just said, God save the Queen, innit?
All right.
Alright. Just get your
Oh.
shit together. Are you doing a countdown? Get your countdown ready, mate. Come on. Whoa. Whoa.
2 minutes.
Did you just make that sound?
Save. Oh, shit. Have I been there?
Oh, yeah, you got kicked off, mate.
Oh, no. I got kicked off, mate.
Is it?
Hey,
Oh, you
God,
better-
Oh my god, this should be the opening of the show.
God save our Lord.
I don't know.
The Queen, gender victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. It is the fucking longest national anthem in the world.
I've never heard it beyond the
Yeah,
first
it's fucking,
verse.
it goes on for fucking ages. About scattering our enemies.
Our enemies? What?
Yeah,
Back just in time. Oh shit.
yeah.
Ah, so
Make them
never-
fail.
Happened.
Confound their politics, frustrate the Cavendish's tricks. And you heard that bit?
Honey, you've missed
What?
it. It's 11 o'clock, mate.
God save the Queen! God save our glorious Queen! God save the Queen! Yeah! What? Bye bye EU, you twats! Wow. God save the Queen, guys. God save the Queen. Finally. Free European.
Yay!
Oh, God.
Yay! Hip hop, hooray!
We're 1 minute over the...
Okay,
Shit, I need to reload.
nothing really changed. God damn it. I'm still in the same place, the same predicament, same situation. I was hoping I'd get deported to somewhere sunny with a beach.
Well, that could happen. Don't even joke about that.
But roll on getting deported to somewhere sunny with a beach.
Okay, I don't think the Windrush people.
Like you're
feel
saying,
that
son of
way.
a bitch.
And you know, I'd be the first one to line up to get deported somewhere hot.
Some like it hot. Some like it cold. Some never know. Oh.
Right. It's the Brexit party. Let's fucking do this. Come on.
What we doing, Manny?
We're fucking dancing and shit. Brexit
Oh,
party, innit?
right.
Has everybody got their flags? Then let me see if I've got a flag. Has anybody got like, you know, the one of those little flags that Nigel Farage and his gang was waving around? in the
Alright, someone
European
get-
Union?
This is what we're
Someone
doing.
get one off. Come on then, get one off. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Hey, I should have DJ. Fuck it.
I'm waiting for money. I'm waiting for Moni to like get on here and start DJing and shit. Oh, Manny, there's somebody play some
Is he
music over the
DJing?
microphone, innit? There's somebody play some music over the microphone, like, fuck it.
I got it.
Let's have a party in here, like, fuck this shit.
What did you say?
We're gonna have
What am I gonna do? Gotta have a fucking party, mate. Gotta have a fucking full-on party. Let's do this.
What, just you and Alex?
Yeah, mate. This is...
Too many. What was it? Too many men. Too many men.
No cleavage,
Oh,
just crips.
yes!
Oh
yes!
shit, no, wrong
yes!
dance,
Do that
wrong
one!
dance,
no!
mate, that's the fucking
no,
wrong
don't
dance.
do it!
Yeah,
You gotta
no,
do it, mate,
no,
go on.
Oh shit.
Oh, here we go.
With a little bit luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the
Oh
night.
shit, man, I just realized I'm still streaming, yeah, this shit's gonna get like fucking blocked now.
With a little bit of luck.
Oh, yeah.